What's up, YouTube? Cdog back with another Transformers Legend Series review by TakaraTomy. This is LG-44 Sharkticon Gnaw. Checking them out in packaging. You see them all displayed there. Transformers Legends. You got the Japanese writing. Futuristic Shark Terror Robot. LG-44 Sharkticon. There's Sharkticon in his Japanese form. He comes with Headmaster sweeps. One of the sweeps. There's his cool art right there. Let's see, TakaraTomy in this cool little box style. Got the product images on top. TakaraTomy, Transformers Legends, LG-44, Sharkticon in Japanese. On this side, you get the half schematic, and if you open it up, it actually comes out to the full. See, it's like that, and you can actually see the full figure if you open up the flap. On the other side, we have the art with art of the sweeps Headmaster as well. And on the back, we have product images with a little ghost art, kind of ghost imprint of the art. And it shows that it comes with a comic. So, without further ado, let's get right to the comic. So, he does come with this in the packaging. Nice little booklet for you, and I wanted to show off these for the people that only get American releases. These are really wonderful because you can pull it out. It's on a double clamshell, keeps the figure nice and secure, and you can just open it up and the figure is displayed nicely. Usually just sits like that, but boom, and you can take the figure out. So checking out the booklet, you can see Transformers Legends, got that cool art on the front of the cover, Decepticon. Sharkticon. You notice they do Decepticon and don't do Destron, which is originally what the Japanese would call the Decepticons in Japan. And you flip it over, we have the bio in Japanese, excuse me. You can see that he's got the 1986 movie accurate deco. And there's the tech specs. You got strength of 6, intelligence of 3, speed of 4, endurance of 7.5, rank of 2, courage of 8, fire blast of 4.5, and skill of 4.5. So there you go with that. In the inside, we get the comic. You can see there's the Megatron head that floats in the Beast Machines saga, and you can see Fort Max or Metroplex in the back. Looks like Metroplex going by the head or the antlers or the horns. You see this girl there. Look at this freaking ridiculousness. Gotta love the Japanese, man. Got Sharkticon attacking a woman. Somehow, Hot Rod Headmaster comes out of his mouth, which is kind of cool. You can see there's more Headmaster sweeps. They're carrying guns. Bunch of Sharkticons attack. Going over here, you can see Sharkticon smashing through the windshield, the window. More of the sweeps transformed into the head right there. Latched onto a bot. There's one of the sweeps in action in robot mode. Bunch of Sharkticons transformed into bot mode, into his Gnaw form. You can see Tripticon there. Grimlock's head. More of Tripticon. You can see the sweeps, one of the sweeps there. That looks like the AI from RID, one of the main computer mainframe or AI. I'm not sure what they call her. But that's the comic for Sharkticon. So without further ado, let's get right into the review. So checking him out of the packaging. He's just awesome. Get that split to go through. You can see the nice gunmetal paint. It's got two different colors of gunmetal. You got a darker gunmetal and then a more silver type of gunmetal below it. So two-tone. You got that little red detail there. You got translucent green eyes and then silver metallic teeth. And you can even open both jaws. So you can open up both sides, which is nice. Whoops, you got to make sure these are tabbed in first. And then you can open it up. You can see all that tech detailing molded in nicely. You can see that you can open up real nice and wide. And that actually is for the gimmick with the Headmaster, and we'll show you that in a little bit. You see the tusks painted in this kind of aqua blue color. A little bit of green paint on it. It's got 3 red metallic squares painted on. You can even see these little teeth are painted in. Something Hasbro probably would never do. unless Takara was part of it. But you can see he's got his feet painted, that aqua color. He got nice gunmetal, 2 different grays, like gunmetal gray plastic and a lighter gray plastic. You can see the paint carries on through the back of him. Very nice. You can see this nice magenta paint. All, of course, up here as well. Very nice. For articulation, is a swivel arm. It'll go around 360 if you can get everything out of the way, but things are always in the way, so you're not really going to get it to go 360, but you can go like that. He does have a ball-jointed leg, like a hip kind of. They can go forward and back, and swivel a little bit like a thigh swivel. He's also got a ball-jointed knee that swivels and also bends, so you can get nice deep bends like that. And I showed you the teeth, so you can open like that. So checking out the Headmaster himself, this is one of the Headmaster sweeps. You can see the metallic pale blue for the face, and then the metallic red for the goggles, or visor, I guess I should say. Transform it down, you got the nice sweeps face. You can see the mustache and this kind of like a blue-gray, and then he's got a pale gray for his face, and you can see the red eyes painted on. Nicely done. Very nice Headmaster. You know, of course, you get the swivel there, and then when you go up here, you get the outer and the forward. The head will turn, so you get a little bit of movement. So you get that. And the way this works is he just opens up his mouth. Oh, you can see all that silver paint in there too. All inside of his mouth is all silver paint. There's a couple tabs. You can see the holes. And then you just tab them on. So you can get this without making a big fuss. It doesn't really need to be tabbed on, but you can tab them on. And there you go. And then once you tab them on, you can push them back and kind of close up a little bit, but I wouldn't advise it because these are translucent green plastic painted. That's what yeah, you can see the green right there, the tab. But he stays in nonetheless, so that's his kind of his storage spot, and it works. I love the tusks and the teeth too. That's so great. You just inject him out. So closing up his mouth. Very nice figure. He's got his shark fin, and he's got his tail. And the way the tail works is there's a little plug. You look in the back, there's a little plug right there, and you just kind of seat it right in the back there. Let's see if I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Like that. Boom. So he does have the fists on the back of him. You can see 5mm ports for weapons. See more black paint painted on there. Very nice. So transformation, you want to deattach that. Move these out of the way for now. You want to open up the head like that. Pull this down. Then there's a couple tabs. You can see those 2 tabs right there. They slot into there when you're going into shark mode. You want to undo that. You're going to want to pull down the tail like that. Did I show you in the articulation that his tail moves? I guess it would be like this. So, but anyways, you want to pull down the tail so that way when you pull this up, you want to separate it here and here. First, you want to do it up top. See the green translucent? It's painted green translucent, so you want to be careful with that part. And then you just want to go around this, bring this up onto the back of him. You're going to want to bring this down, bring up the head. It rotates on this panel, and rotate his head around 180, just like that. Let's see if we can get this in focus better. There we go. And then bring this up. This kind of holds it into place. Oops, like that. Then you just pull these to the back, and they just sit in the back. You want to bring the arms all the way back like this, so the feet will go back like that. Then what you want to do is you want to rotate. These are on like hinges, swivel hinges, and then they snap up into place like that. Rotate the ball joint, clip it in, rotate around the elbow 180, bring it down. Same thing on the other side. You want to bring this up, rotate, snap it in, rotate around 180, and then just adjust them for posing options. Since he's in robot, let's get him a little bit. There we go. So you can see him there. A little light on him. But very cool figure. You also get the gun accessory, or the tail whip accessory. So you get that. Very nice gunmetal paint on the helmet. Very cool. He's got that gray plastic in the middle, but it goes well with it. And then he's got the outline around the eyes painted. He's got the green eyes and then a darker outline around it. Nice molding on the mouth. Nice molding on the helmet. It's even got the spikes in the back. I like that. That's the way it looked in the movie and in the show. You get a swivel. You can also rock a little bit on that. A little bit down. A little bit up. So you get a little bit of up and down just to do that. You also get articulation out here. You can see these are nice, two different color molding. Nice hard plastic on the entire thing. You get this nice molding here. You get more of that magenta paint for the fists as well as the thighs. And then this bottom jaw piece, you can see the tusks still come out. And then he's got that dark gunmetal for the lower legs. And he even painted the inside of his legs, which are not visible to the alt mode at all. So that's pretty amazing. Leave it to TakaraTomy. There you can see the number figure I got. A little bit of blue paint for his feet. Got a little green detail there. The green details for the shark mode come up there. Looking at the back, that's what he looks like in the back. For articulation, I showed you the swivel head and the swivel piece there. So you get the down, the up, and it also it also swivels on that. You can go out more than 90. You can go around, of course, and then it also will swivel a little bit on that ball joint. Plus you get the deep bend at the elbow, almost 180, but it's bent already a little bit, so that they kind of worked it real nicely. And then you can also swivel on that ball joint like a bicep swivel. You also can pull this hinge out a little bit to get like a butterfly joint kind of thing going on. So you get that option too. Then you can do the thighs will go out full splits. You can go forward and backward pretty nicely. And then he also has a knee, which if you get this out of the way, you get a nice deep bend, so you can get nice poses for pictures and whatnot. And then you can just move it in after. But all in all, a fantastic figure. When I was a kid, I had this character called Sharkticon, and it was basically a cartoon comedy Sharkticon that didn't transform into a robot. It was the shark version of him. And I absolutely loved the character. I used to do comic books. I did comic books for newspapers, and I did comic books for myself. I did comic books like Garfield style. I did them like comic book style, but comedy. And I did Santa Jaws, Sharkticon. That was one of my favorites. Minifay, bunch of stuff, but this definitely reminds me of that. I highly recommend this figure. Let's check out some comparisons. So this is a 3-inch medical figure to show you what the different scale is. This is what he looks like next to Mickey. Here, I'll zoom out so we can get the nice idea of scale. So he looks like next to Mickey, so a lot smaller than Mickey. Just to say on exact height, great. Yeah, the lights run away. Hold on. Oops. You see what I'm saying? I'm banging into everything. This is why I'm saying I'm gonna have to burn myself just to do this. All right, so he's 4 inches just on the dot. So there's that. And then just to show you that these are actually smaller than the Authentics line. These are the 5-inch line. But Starscream would be the smallest, then it's Optimus, and then it's Megatron's the tallest in that line. But there you go with that. Let me know what you think of the review. We'll do a little pose here real quick just to show you how he poses and whatnot. But let me know what you think of the review. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe for more toy reviews. And as always, stay awesome, stay subbed, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace, that's a wrap, guys. I'm out.